We all have habits. In fact, we are creatures of habits. Every little thing that we do almost is a habit, especially the things we don't think about. For example, cracking your knuckles, biting your nails, things that we do when we're thinking. Quite often, you'll see somebody just do something they're not even realizing they're doing. And if you turn the mirror around, you do it too. We all do it. I do it. I have things that I didn't even realize I did. And as soon as they put me in front of this camera, all of a sudden I realize that I do things without thinking. And when you have a camera there, it's really easy to say, what is that? When you're living life, you never see that. Habits are very important, actually. And developing good habits can help you achieve a goal in your life. If you really, really want to become a really good athlete, you're going to have daily habits, examples of eating really well, taking care of yourself, exercise, sleep. That will help you achieve a goal. What about if you're going to become a really important orator? You're going to have the habit of looking at somebody, connecting with them, and not feeling weird. And it takes a lot of practice, Sometimes when we get nervous, we do really weird things. And most of the time, we don't realize we do it. There have been studies that show that habits take 40 days. If you want to develop a really good habit, or if you want to break a habit, it takes about 6 weeks. And what you do is you set a goal. Well, I am going to break this habit. And break is a really good word because it doesn't just happen. You have to literally break what you are used to doing. And it's hard. In fact, this is where you can talk to somebody and say, hey, I'm working on this. If you have a habit of just teasing all the time, and you don't even realize you do it after a certain amount. But the person or the people on the other end really feel it. They really feel it. Why? And if you're working on that, then confide in your friend. Pull them aside and say, hey, I'm making an adjustment in my life, and I would like to really stop this habit of doing mean teases. Will you help me? And at first, when they come to you and say, hey, that was pretty mean, I think human nature makes us respond like, I did not. But you know what? If you ask that person to help you, then you're going to realize, okay, I'm getting help, and this is exactly what I asked for. I guess you have the option of saying you don't want that help anymore, or you can say thank you. And thank you is an interesting habit to get into. Some people just immediately take whatever life has given them as criticism. If you become used to the habit of turning it around and realizing, oh, goodness, thank you for pointing that out, then you'll have the habit of being grateful. And there are so many habits. Making your bed in the morning, brushing your teeth, eating well, sitting up straight, walking down the hallway with really good posture. It's easy to forget. But if you're working on it, then when you remember, all of a sudden you do it. So start gathering really, really good habits. Start breaking the habits that are going to inhibit you from doing what you really want to in life. Because those habits are powerful. And the goals that you set, look at your goal and say, okay, what habit am I going to have to make or break to achieve this goal? And if you start living life with that attitude and that perspective, it is going to empower you to really do and be and become what you want to become. So find those habits, even the littlest ones, the annoying ones that you don't even realize are. But, you know, if you watch somebody else, sometimes they have habits and you realize, oh, I do that too. Better stop it. So find your habits, make them good, break the bad ones, and don't get discouraged when you slip once in a while, because that's part of life.